Okay, we are live. All right, if you're watching this back, I appreciate you watching this back. We'll talk, of course, about basketball because that was a good game. We all enjoyed that, I'm sure, and we will talk about that. We talked a little football and a little basketball. Two games this week. Wait for some people to get in here. Texas at Texas A&M. That's a winnable game. Florida, I don't know. Where are we? We are one, two, three. We're tied for fourth. What's up, WKRP? I'm looking at the standings. We're tied for fourth with a couple other teams. But yes, we are tied for fourth in the SEC. Get that out. But we're ahead of, well, we're only tied with Tennessee, and we have the tiebreaker. Missouri has a tiebreaker on us. Okay, so three teams are 10 and 6. Okay, so Florida, Alabama, Arkansas. All right, what's going on, WKRP? Hadn't been on in a week. Could not get on. Everybody had their show, and so I didn't want to interrupt anybody else's show. So yeah, we won a basketball game. That was impressive. We paid them back. Yeah, beat us. Yeah, yeah. Well, Missouri has a tiebreaker. I mean, if you're going to seat the SEC tournament, and we have the same record, then they'll get a higher seed because they beat us. So we'll see. I don't know who their last two games are against. That's a good question. If I pop up, oh, it'll show. Who do they play? They play Arkansas and Oklahoma, so they might go 1-1. Yeah, we need. I don't know if we could beat Florida, guys. I'll be honest with you. If you saw that Florida game, Florida's pretty damn good. Yeah, they just blew Arkansas off the floor basically. So yeah, but we're gonna find out, right? Texas A&M has one really good player, and they got a couple big guys that I'm concerned that will get physical with you. But other than that, yeah. So we need to beat them. We need to beat them. Who's that guy they got? Who's their main player? He's a really good player. Their number one guy is a forward. Ah, yes, AG averages 14 points, 9 rebounds. And they have one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 people who average double figures. One, two, three, four, five, no, six. 6 people who average double figures. So they play three guards. All right, they play three guards. What's up, Jake? Cats look great. Yep, yep, they look good. That was a. We got to keep it going. I mean, let's keep it going. Florida, Florida couldn't play any better. Yeah, yeah. Florida, look, Florida's just they're gonna go on a run. I can tell you right now in March. Yeah, I mean, Calipari and Todd Golden got to a little bit of some word exchange there. I saw, but they're good. They're good. If we could, man, if we could get them, that would impress me. If we could get them, we need to get Texas A&M. We need to, yeah, because Missouri's probably not going to lose. I mean, they could lose to Arkansas, but Missouri's going to go 1-1 probably. Uh, and we got the tiebreaker with Tennessee. Tennessee had Alabama beat. What's up, Posse? Tennessee was winning the whole game to the last couple minutes, and then they lost. I mean, they were up, they were up, they were up. So yeah, Tennessee kind of blew that game. I did watch a little bit of that, but yeah, I mean, we just need to. Damn, I mean, we need to get both these really. Let's get both of them. Women almost beat South Carolina at home today, did they? Okay, the men can beat Florida. Well, they can, but I don't know. It's going to be tough. Derek, what's up? Great win, yes, versus Vanderbilt. Yeah, I wanted to pay them back for punking us. I'd like to play. I'd like to pay Florida back, but Florida's really good. Yeah, I'm glad we beat Vanderbilt. About time. About time. We just got to play. Just play like that right there. Chandler, Owe, and Aberdeen have to play well. That's our three scorers. If they play well, we're going to do well. If one of them doesn't play well, and I don't know why he keeps taking. Look, he's not going to let Jelvic play a whole first half. I keep wishing, why would you take him out when he's doing well? But he's going to take him out in the first half, guys. He just is. I have no idea why. I don't get it. The guy's playing good, and you substitute him, and you put in Trent Noah, who got 0 again. That guy hadn't scored since like January, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, I just leave Jelvic in there. Come on, man. I wish you would. What did Jelvic have? How many points did he get? How many points did he get? Player stats. Give me player stats. Kentucky. He got 6 points in 16 minutes. So I don't know. Double bye. Teams come out of the flat. Yes. Well, we'll see. I wouldn't mind getting 5 seed. I mean, yeah, if we could get it. Are you talking about in the SEC tournament? Well, we need a 5 seed in any tournament, but I'm glad Oweh had a couple defensive steals. Yeah, he didn't score a lot. Well, no, that's that. He scored how many points? 23. Yeah, Chandler had 23. Yes, Aberdeen had 15. Moreno had 11. That's what we need. We need a fourth. We need a fourth scorer. Moreno, yeah, he played good. Now they're not that physical. Whereas if you've seen Texas A&M play, they got 2 forwards that are big dudes. So yeah, they'll push them around a little bit. Noah had 5 rebounds in 6 minutes. Yeah, that's about all he's good for, Posse, is rebounding, because he sure as hell ain't going to hit a shot. And that makes it difficult, because now you're going to play 5-on-4 and you're just going to go, yeah, let him shoot. That makes it difficult for him. 6 minutes, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover. Well, what are you going to do? Garrison had 2 points. Wow. Yeah, Garrison. I don't know if you guys saw this. He missed. They threw him the ball under the basket, and he tried to do some post move. He just threw the ball up on the basket. It was ugly, ugly. Man, Brandon Garrison. If he only had 1 post move, just 1 post move, but he doesn't. But yeah, look, we need to win both these games. We need to win one of them. I mean, definitely one of them, just to keep pace with Missouri and Tennessee. Because Missouri plays Oklahoma and Arkansas, so they're probably going to lose one of those games, right? And then Tennessee plays. Who does Tennessee play? Well, let's see. Who does Tennessee play? Tennessee plays. Well, it won't give it to me. No. Give me. I want to see. Well, I lost it. Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know who Tennessee ends up with. I thought I had it there, but I do not. No, I don't have it. Well, I had it. Oh, here we go. Okay, Tennessee. Well, anyway, yes, Tennessee plays. Maybe they play somebody hard. Let's see here. They play Vandy. Okay, they play South Carolina and Vandy. Okay, Tennessee might not lose, guys. Auburn's the worst team we've played. I don't know. South Carolina was pretty bad. It's between them and South Carolina. But yeah. What's up, Jay? Paw, which is first? Noah hits a 3 or Garrison makes a contested layup. Neither. You might as well flip a coin. I mean, Noah's going to have to hit one eventually, you would think. But yeah, Brandon Garrison, man, he just throws it up. I mean, he can get it if he's wide open. Like he was wide open when he scored that one. He just got a putback. But when he tried to do a post move, and it was the ugliest looking. He was up under the basket, and he tried to contort his body and just threw it up. And it's like, dude, man, move your feet. I can't. And we got no coach that can teach that kid one post move. I guess not. And Jelovic's not going to play the whole first half. If you're just getting in here, he's taking Jelovic out. I don't know why he's taking him out. He played, Okay, so we got to win. We got to go 1-1 because Tennessee and Missouri are probably going to go 1-1, if not 2-0, and they will pass us. So yeah, we need Texas A&M. They play tough. They got one big guy, really 2 big guys, but they play 3 guards and 2 forwards. So they have 6 guys that average double figures. So, but they have lost a few. Arkansas. They lost to Texas. They almost lost to Oklahoma. They beat Oklahoma. So yeah, they're 5-5 in their last 10. They lost to Vanderbilt. So we'll see. Missouri 1-point game. Yeah. So I don't know. We need to win. BG has good chemistry with Lamont Butler. Yeah. Well, Lamont Butler had good chemistry with everybody because he was going to put his head down and he was going to go to the basket. And good luck trying to stop him. What's up, Mike? BG ran 7 foot and doesn't even dunk. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any post moves. That's on coaching, guys. This is all coaching. If you have this guy it's like Trent Noah. It's the coaching. You didn't make sure that those guys grew. You didn't have them working on anything in the summer. What did you have them doing? I mean, Trent Noah, God dang, he can't be on the floor unless he can score because he can't guard anybody. Yeah, Butler. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Brandon Garrison's he's a role player. He's to clog up the lane, get some rebounds, but we got to have some people who can score. But yeah, I don't know what you do with Brandon Garrison. It's damn Mark Pope's fault. I mean, it's Trent Noah. Does it look like Trent Noah? No. Come on, man. I mean, teach those guys. You got. I mean, teach them something. But yeah, we got to keep scoring 80s, guys. We can't win in the 70s against people we're going to play when we get to when we get into the NCAA tournament. 78 points. Yeah, you got to score 80s. Yeah. So post up guy isn't a post up guy. No, Posse. He isn't anything. I don't know what he is. Trent Noah isn't a post up guy. What the hell's Trent Noah? We're supposed to be a 3-point shooter. So okay, fine. What else can you do? Nothing. Uh, get some rebounds. I mean, I don't know, guys. We just need to shorten the rotation. I still don't know why he keeps taking Jelinek out of the game. I mean, but he does. He starts the game with him, and we were doing good, and he takes him out. So I don't know. But yeah, look, we just got to win these 2 games and get to Nashville, and then Mark Pope. We're going to be judged on what we do in Nashville. If we don't win 2 games in Nashville and 2 games in the NCAA tournament, probably not going to be a good offseason. We're going to have to go buy some players. Did you guys hear about football? LSU, Texas are spending $60 million on their football roster. 60, Texas A&M, 40 to 60, probably closer to 60. SI, Sports Illustrated did. Sports Talk J talked about this. You got a football team spending $60 million, and we're trying to spend 22. Good luck in Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out if we're gonna buy a basketball team, and evidently we're gonna have to buy one. We're gonna have to spend a lot of money, guys, to buy a basketball team. This Stokes kid, somebody said he wanted $5 million. There's no way I wouldn't give that kid $5 million. I'd go get some good players that are experienced. Cam Williams was a big loss. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he played defense. I mean, he only averaged 7 points a game, but he could stay in front of his guy. He could pass the ball. You had to guard him. Yes, he has some moves. He can somewhat create his own shot. Yes, he kept Noah off the floor. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, he's not going to come back. Not this year, and I wouldn't make him come back. Uh, but yeah, that was a loss. I mean, that was a score, and yeah. Look, I mean, if Moreno keeps playing well, if Moreno could just get 10 points and 6 rebounds, man, that would and do what he did. We're getting ready to play Texas A&M. Got some big dudes. They're going to push him. They're going to push him around a little bit. So this is Garrison's only job is to get in there and hand fight it and push people. But sometimes he watches. He's ball watching and he doesn't get the rebound. It's like, dude, come on, man. You're 6'11", 6'10". Get the rebound. At least do that. I mean, do something. Diabate's small. He's not tall, but he's wide. But he'll go in there and put his head down. Yeah, so there's 3 teams at 10-6 and 3 teams at 9-7. So this is going to be wild. The last two games are going to mean something. Florida, nobody's catching Florida. Alabama's 12-4. Arkansas's 11-5. So yeah, man, we just need to win. If we could win both of these guys, it would make me feel a lot better. Yeah. But I mean, let's get that first one, and then we'll worry about Florida when we, maybe we'll be hitting our shots. Well, we hit 11 threes. Look, if you hit 11 threes, you probably, when we hit 11 threes, that's good. So we hit 11. We hit 50%. Yeah, 11 out of 22. That's pretty good. But, I don't know. We'll see on the road. We haven't played well on the road, guys. We haven't played well against teams like this. They're like, this is Texas A&M reminds me of Georgia. They got some big dudes. They, it's gonna be a physical game, not Florida, but Texas A&M, and then Florida would just be, man, stopping those guys. I don't know. Training staff goes out of their way. Jay Pablo says, I think our training staff goes out of the way to ensure job security for themselves. Sure, they do. I don't know how they have job security, but I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know anything. Matt Jones was saying he doesn't know anything about our assistant coaches. Nobody knows anything about our assistant coaches. They don't communicate. So, whoever they are, other than Mark Fox, I don't know anybody. Posse, it would be nice if we could get 60 out of the big three. Now, we better get 60 out of the big three. If we got to get at least 45. I mean, we got to get 315s, the minimum. But yeah, you need 60. But that ain't all. I mean, when we get in the NCAA tournament, we play somebody good, not going to happen. Like Texas A&M, they probably got enough big dudes not to let Oway drive to the basket. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to, man, if we could get a good seed, it just our NCAA tournament draw is going to be to see what happens. But yeah, I wish we could get a 6 seed in the NCAA tournament. You might, like Matt Jones said, you don't need a 7 or 8. See, you really need a 9 or 10 is better than a 6, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna fall in the 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna get somebody big in the second game, and it just depends on who it is. What's up, Ronald? How far can we go in the tournament? Yeah, I don't know, Ronald. We better win 2 games, or somebody. Even if we just win 2 games, but man, you better win 2 with our roster, that much money you spent. I don't know how far we could go. We could lose the first game or make a run. I don't know. Don't know. 6 seed is huge difference from a 7. The 10 seeds. Yeah, I haven't seen. I haven't looked at the bracket to see. I listened to KSR, but I haven't looked at the bracket to see who we would have to play in the second round. What region will we be in? The West region? Will we be, some of those teams, Iowa State, Kansas, we could hang with them. But man, Texas Tech, maybe. But man, you start getting into Houston, UConn, Florida. Well, we won't see Florida because they're an SEC team. But man, Arizona, you don't want to see Arizona. Duke, you don't want to see Duke. I mean, I don't even know if we can stand on the floor with teams like that. So we'll have to see what we can do. Somebody on the bench would have to be a hero for us to make a run. Yeah, so I don't know. What are the updates on recruitment? In basketball, there are no updates. We're going to have to buy a team. That's the update. Yeah, we're either going to have to take some low-rated high school players, which I would not do because they won't be ready to play. And let's see who stays. Because look, guys, there's all kinds of rumors about people leaving. Will Jasper Johnson leave? Will Trent Noah leave? Will Abate leave? We're going to have to see who's going to leave. But no, we're going to have to. Look, guys, we're going to have to lay down some money and buy a team. And this time, you better get it right because if you don't get this next one right, I don't know. Mike bracket, they had us playing Miami of Ohio. Well, they're undefeated. I mean, I don't know how good of a team they are. They're good in their league. Top 10 teams. UCLA. I would take UCLA or Central Florida. Mick Cronin or whatever his name is. I don't think he can coach. We're about to see. We need to win. We got to win one. If we lose both these games, guys, it actually might help us if we lose. To be honest with you, it might actually help us if we lost both these games. To be honest, we would fall to like a 9, or 10. I don't know. I say that. I just win both. Try to win both games. Texas A&M, they're kind of like us. They play really good or they play really bad. So we'll see what they got. But they do have a couple big guys, 2 big guys that are really good. They play physical. So whoever's in the game, I don't know if this is a Jelovic game. We'll probably have to play 2 bigs in this Texas A&M game. Okay, who's the 2 bigs going to be? Diabate, Garrison. Well, who? Matt Moreno will be in the game. So I imagine it will be the big 3, Moreno and somebody else. Jelovic, I know he starts him. If he starts him and he does good, I wish he would keep him in there because I feel like Jelovic could do good, but you keep taking him out at the, at like the 13-minute timeout or 11-minute timeout or whatever it is. He takes him out every time, even if he scores and is doing well. It's like, can you just leave him in there? I mean, I feel like Jelovic could do something, but he's going to take him out. He's going to take him out. And, so I don't get it. Pearl said Miami, Ohio should not get in at large bid. Which Pearl? Bruce? No, they're wrong. If you're undefeated and you win your league, you're going to get in. Okay? You're going to get in. If you ain't lost the game, I don't even know what league they're in. What league are they in? Patriot League? I don't know what league. Ohio Valley? I don't know what league they're in, but they're going to get in. Nobody's going to leave out undefeated. I mean, come on. They don't have to win their tournament. I don't even know. Bruce Pearl, look, man, just going into politics, man, stay out of, yeah, because his son, that's why he said it. Miami of Ohio's getting in, guys. Hell, they're ranked right now, right? I mean, they're ranked. They're ranked like what, 15? Yeah, they're going to get in. Yeah, they're going to get in. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what league they're in. Well, I don't know what league they're in. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. Well, anyway, whatever league they're in, they're going to get in. Conference USA? Are they Conference USA? No, they're not. Well, anyway, they're going to get in. Bruce Freya, WKRP, final 10 minutes in Vanderbilt game. We played like Purdue exhibition. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Vanderbilt, yeah, we punked. All I wanted to do was see us punk them back, and we did. Now, we could get Florida, guys, if we could get Florida. Or, that would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be friggin' great. Yeah. But no, Miami of Ohio's. Yeah, I don't know what conference they're in. What's up, lady bass player? How you doing? Nice to see you tonight. But no, Auburn's not getting in. Hell, they lost again. They're like 15 and 14. They ain't getting in. Yeah, they ain't gonna put in 15 SEC teams out of 16. Come on. I mean, yeah. I don't know here. Yeah, they're down at the very bottom. So, yeah, Auburn's out. They're out. They'd have to do something. They'd have to win the SEC tournament, and that ain't happening. So, it was a nice year for them. But his son's probably going to get. Well, they ain't going to fire his son this year, but they'll fire him next year. You know what I'm saying? They'll get him eventually. Yeah, Auburn's. Good God, 15 and 14, 6 and 10 in the league. Yeah, no, you're way too far down. Georgia will probably be the last team. Georgia's 20 and 9, 8 and 8. If Georgia does well, then we'll probably get 10 teams in. Mike, Miami's in the MAC conference. Okay, well, yeah, they're in the MAC. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're getting in. They're ranked. Yeah, Bruce Pearl just needs to stop. Come on, man. I know you like your son and all that. Florida will have the conference locked up. Oh yeah, they do right now, Posy. Yeah, even if they lose these two games, I think they have a tiebreaker with Alabama. Or did Alabama get them? No, they have a tiebreaker. Yeah, I think they won. Well, maybe not. I don't know. All they got to do is win one of the two games, beat us, or who do they have left? Yeah, they pretty much got it. They'd have to just lose it. They got Mississippi State at home. Okay, guys, they got Mississippi State at home. Guess what's going to happen to Mississippi State Tuesday night? They're going to get their ass beat. Yeah. So they ain't losing. So yeah, they got locked up. Okay. Yeah, we might as well say it. I'm gonna call this one right now. Jake, what's good? What's up, Jake? Vandy low key overrated. Yeah. They played well. They were peaking in December and January. They're not peaking now. Okay, so we were not peaking in December, January, but we're starting to sort of peak now. We're just look, guys. We're just up and down. I mean, we're gonna have to play well. They don't do tiebreakers. Posy says there are two tiebreakers for regular season champ. They share it. Okay, well, yeah, Florida's got it. They're not going to lose to Mississippi State, guys, and Alabama's 2 games behind. I would say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Florida's probably going to get. I don't know if they'll get a 1, but they'll definitely get a 2. Being defending national championships, you probably gonna get a 1. I don't even know what they're rated. What's the top 10? Let's see who's in the top. I don't even know who's in the top 25. I gotta be honest with you guys. There's so many games. I should really be paying attention. Who's in the top 25? Because we know Duke. We know Duke, Arizona, top 25. Here we go. Who we got here? Duke, Arizona, Michigan, Iowa State. Yeah, Florida's not going to might not get a 1. They're ranked 7th, and they're 21 and 6. You got 3 teams with 2 losses. They're not going to jump Duke. They're not going to jump Arizona. They're not going to jump Michigan. I mean, depending on what UConn 25 and 3, and UConn beat them. Yeah, so Florida will probably get a 2. Yeah. Purdue's 8th, Gonzaga. Yeah. Other than the top 7 teams here, I mean, the top 7 teams are pretty good. And then Nebraska, Miami of Ohio is ranked 20th. Arkansas is ranked. Tennessee's ranked. Louisville's ranked. Well, it hadn't changed. This is last week. Time change. Okay, it'll come out tomorrow. Yeah. So Duke, yeah, Duke, Arizona, Michigan, Iowa State, Houston, UConn, pretty solid, pretty solid. Rumor has the UK had the flu during the losing streak. Posse. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know what they had, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody gets sick. Everybody has injuries. I don't know. Like I said, we played bad. I know that. Trent Noah might have the flu. I think he's got a problem with his arm. I think he has an arm issue. Yeah, because his arm is not. Yeah, he's not hitting shots. I don't know what the deal is with his right arm. Maybe he needs a tetanus shot or something. Uh, no, look, guys, we just don't have a deep bench. We're gonna have to play 6, 7 guys, and that's it. You can't have Trent Noah out there from this point on. I mean, depending on who we play, but when we get to the NCAA tournament, look, you got so many timeouts. Just play. Stop taking people out, and that will get us beat. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you won't get beat the first 1 or 2 games, you just go ahead and take Jelovic out when he's doing well, and put Noah in there, and watch the other team we're playing against. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna find out what Mark Pope can do here. Now he did good the last game, but that was Vanderbilt, the home game. Uh, I want to see us win some games in Nashville. So let's talk about Nashville, guys. I mean, we have to win 2 games, right? I mean, if we don't win 2 games in Nashville, to me, that's a failure. I mean, 2 games. Man, I remember we used to, you knew we were going to make it to the final four. The final four. The Saturday. Yeah, we need to win 2 games. Whoever we play. Uh, I mean, can we? Sure, we could lose to any. We could beat anybody or lose to anybody. But yeah, we got to win 2 games in the SEC tournament. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Two, two. I mean, minimum in the NCAA tournament. Two, dude. If you don't win 2 games, you know, JJ Papa, have you put any thought into who would make a good GM for Kentucky? Now, people say Tayshaun Prince. I don't know who would make a good one, but whoever it is, he needs to get. He needs to be the guy. He needs to be over Mark Pope. Somebody's got to be making the calls. And who's the head guy? The head coach or the GM? I would put somebody in there that's going to make the call. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know. Sean Alexander, yeah. Uh, Sean Alexander's a football player. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd do it for basketball, but Tayshaun Prince, I don't know who. Look, we need somebody who's smart, who knows players. That's what we need, and knows how to spend money. But yeah, we need a GM. We needed a GM. Why did we not get a GM? Cost us. It cost us, didn't it? Yeah. I don't know, guys. Posse, we could easily have won. Yeah, we could easily won a lot of games, and we could easily lost. LSU. There's these couple games we could easily lost. We're probably where we should be. Our record is probably what it should be. We're about what we are. That's about what we are, right? We're about 19-10 or 11 or whatever we're on. I don't know what we're on. 19-11, I think. So yeah, that's about what we are. I mean, we're about what we are. We could have won some, we could have lost some. We probably evened itself out there. Uh, but yeah, I don't know who a good GM for basketball would be, JJ. Uh, I don't NBA. I don't follow the NBA. I can't watch that, so I don't know why we would get an NBA guy. But if he knows how to do contracts and salaries, the GM has to get Tayshaun Prince. I don't think he's. Or is he a GM? Assistant GM? I don't know. Get somebody with some experience. Get somebody with some experience. Should have already been done. Oh, it's too late now. But I would give. I mean, we're gonna have to. Right after the tournament you have to sign the players. So I mean. I don't guess we're gonna get one. Guess we're gonna get one anytime soon. So I don't know. What's Inspector Gadget? Think we can beat Florida? Yell at Cal. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if we can beat them, Inspector Gadget. I don't think we can beat them. I hope we can beat them, but I don't think we can beat them. Yeah, they blew up to Florida. Yeah, I saw Todd Golden yell at Cal. Todd Golden. What are you gonna do? Posse. If we beat North Carolina, I probably don't get rated for Indiana. Yeah, it all evened out. I think it all pretty much evened out. What's up, BC Moore? What's up, BC? My favorite Kentucky channel. Well, thanks, brother. Well, I appreciate it, BC. I like your channel too. If we beat Missouri, probably don't get motivated. Oh, like you were saying, I think our record's about where it should be. We probably won some games we shouldn't have won, and we lost some games we shouldn't have lost. And WKRP, we're consistently the highest ranked team in KenPom with 8, 9, and 10 losses. Well, there you go. Well, at least we're consistent. Yeah. Look, you never know what you're going to get. We're talking BC about stop taking Jelovic out. Poor Jelovic. You only going to get to play till the first 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then you're sitting down the rest of the half. Why does he keep doing that? Somebody explain that to me. I mean, the guy was actually playing well in that game. Last couple games, it's like I feel like if we leave Jelovic in there, I feel like he's close, but we keep he's going to take him out. He's going to. I don't know why he's going to take him out, but he's going to take him out. So, and he's going to play a little bit in the second half. He'll put him back in for a little while. Yeah, then he got 6 minutes or whatever. I mean, it worked. We won. We scored 90-something points. Just Posse seems like this team takes games for granted. Yeah, well, they shouldn't take anybody for granted. And Colin Chandler scored 20 points for the first time. So let's hear it for Colin Chandler. He scored 23. All right, good. Why don't you do that again? For us to beat Florida, Colin Chandler would have to score 23 again. Yeah. And you know what they did? I think they pretty much shut him down a little bit at Gainesville. Jasper. Yeah, Jasper. He left him in. I was glad. Yeah, I mean, look, he played okay. He didn't do really bad. He hit some shots, right? So, he's trying. I think he's going to look. Jasper Johnson was talking about leaving. So I think he's probably like, well, might as well leave him. Yeah. I don't know. We shall see. But what SEC? Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah. So when we played Florida, let's look at Florida last time. The last time we played Florida, who was our big? Denzel Everdeen had 19. Chandler had 18. I'll tell you, didn't have a great game. Moreno had 11. Moreno needs to keep getting 10 points and about 7 rebounds. That'd be great. 10 points, 7. I mean, keep playing that guy. How long did he play him? He's been playing him what? About 20 minutes a game. He's got to play. Look, I'm playing Moreno more than 20. Look, when we get in the NCAA tournament and the SEC tournament, just play the best guys as long as you can. There's so many timeouts when we get to NCAA tournament. You're not going to get tired. I get tired of the timeouts and it takes 3 hours to play a game because there's so many 2 extra timeouts per half. So yeah. But no, Posse, career high coming. Yeah, well, Colin Chandler, it's about time. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Now keep doing that. Yes, do that again. We'll see. But yes, we just need a fourth scorer, and it probably has to be Moreno. So he's the only guy with a post move. He's the only big guy that has a jump hook, so he can score. He can back you down and do that jump hook. He obviously learned that in high school because he certainly didn't learn it from our guy. JJ, I was beginning to believe Tubby Smith there was the end of Kentucky basketball as I knew it. Why Tubby Smith? Tubby has a couple bad years there. Yeah, I mean, look, here's the problem with Tubby Smith. He was following Rick Pitino. That was his problem. As it comes to find out, it wasn't that bad of an error. Okay, if Keith Bogans doesn't, sprain his ankle when we're a 1 seed, we don't get beat by Marquette. But yeah, Tubby just had some bad luck. Tubby Smith was a decent coach. I would take him right now over this guy. I would tell you right now, he's better than Mark Pope. And I hope Pope does something, but at least we got to the Elite Eight. We got to the Final Four. Right? Well, we won 1 championship. But yeah, he was following Rick Pitino. That was his biggest issue. But he was definitely a solid coach. I mean, we played purist basketball. Yeah, we did. Ball line defense. I like those players, Bogans, Estel, Tayshaun Prince. Look, it was an exciting team. Gerald Fitch. I like dudes like Gerald Fitch who would get in there and play hard. I don't know. I think Tubby gets a bad rap, but We need for this guy, Mark Pope, to start. Come on, man, pick it up. Uh, but yeah, I don't know what the rotation is going to be. Look, we got 4 starters. The fifth guy, we just never know who it's going to be. So he's going to, you know, but I would keep Ortega, Owe, Denzel Aberdeen, and Colin Chandler in there as much as I wouldn't even let him come out. Are you tired? Then don't come out. They got to. If we keep those 3 guys in the game and spread the floor, we got a chance. Uh, I don't know. Producer, what's up, man? Chuck Hayes. Yeah, I like Chuck Hayes, man. Tubby had some good players, man. Uh, he made the mistake of not taking what's his name, who went to Tennessee. Who am I thinking of? Yeah, that was the fatal mistake. He took little man from Brooklyn, and I like the little dude from Brooklyn, but he was not better. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? Lofton. That cost him his job right there. That's what really got him. That was the nail. That was the final nail. You let Chris Lofton, and we picked who the hell is the dude we picked? He's on KSR, and I like the little dude, but he's no Chris Lofton. That was so stupid because the other kid was from New York and he was a McDonald's All American. Man, I don't care. If it's close, you pick the Kentucky kid. Chris Lofton. Oh man, if we had Chris Lofton, we could have. Yeah, Tubby Smith would have. We wouldn't have had Billy Clyde for a while. So, but Ramel Bradley, yeah. I mean, I like Ramel Bradley as a person, but come on, man, you don't tell me Chris Lofton was good. Uh, that was stupid. Ron Rajon Rondo, yeah, he was a good player, but Rajon Rondo had a bad attitude. I don't know if you heard. He threw a fit and acted like a baby. That dude, he's an immature dude back. If he would have been more mature, uh, but yeah, hey man, those were the good old days, right? I mean, hell, at least we were in the Elite Eight with Patrick Sparks. Uh, Patrick Sparks was a mid in college. Yeah, in college. I mean, he can handle the ball, but yeah. But no, guys, look, but Mark Post got this is looking. Mark Post gonna be a lot's gonna be. We're gonna find out when we get to Nashville. Now, if we beat Florida this week, that would be good. But I don't see us beating Florida. We need to get the one Tuesday night on the road because we have played bad on the road. I think we're 4-5 in true road games, and Texas A&M is 12-4 at home. That's what you need to know right there. Okay, they win at home and we lose on the road. So let's reverse that. NBA career, Rondo, yeah, I didn't think he had a shot. No, he NBA game running up back then, running up and down the floor, and you still played physical. He was good at playing a physical style. Now you get these guys, and who's tired of this rule? Why is it when you come down on somebody's foot, if somebody shoots the ball and you come down on them after they let the ball go, why are you calling a foul? They do that in NBA. They don't want you touching anybody. And look, man, if you shoot the ball and I land on your foot, so what? It didn't affect your shot. I mean, different time. Tubby played his son too much. I agree, JJ Baba. Yes, he played his son too much. Yes. Yeah, that cost him. There's a couple little things. There was a lot of little things that cost Tubby Smith. I like Tubby Smith. I met him. I met him at the airport here. And he was very nice. Very nice. We talked for about a minute or two. And who was he? No, he was not coaching. Yeah, he was coaching North Carolina, whatever that little school, wherever he coached in North Carolina, because he was coming here to speak in Owensboro or somewhere. Because I said, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "I'm speaking Owensboro." Yeah, he was coaching wherever. G.G. Smith, yeah, good at Georgia. Yeah, he was. High Point, thank you. Yes, he was still coaching at High Point. And he was here, and because I was like, "What do you?" He's getting speaking in somewhere in Owensboro, I think. He was speaking. So hey, nice guy. Saul Smith, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know about that guy. Yeah. WKRP, the team couldn't function with Saul in the lineup. Yeah, I agree. Couldn't function without Saul. Well, look, he was a good passer. I mean, he could run the offense. He wasn't gonna, he could. He wasn't the best shooter. He wasn't, couldn't get his own shot. I mean, we just needed a better point guard at that time. And we didn't have one. So it cost us. But yeah, I mean, look, it was time for him to go. He was already negotiating a deal with Minnesota, come to find out. Look, it was time. He knew 10 years. What did he do? 10 years? Yeah, it was time, or whatever, close to 10 years. He knew it was time. But yeah, he got a bad rap at the end. But look, man, like I said, you're trying to follow Rick Pitino. 3 championship game. Yeah, and he did win a national championship, and he didn't do it, playing Rick Pitino's style. So I'll give him that. But yes. But yeah, Mark Pope. I look, guys. What do you think about Mark Pope? Is he gonna get out of here? Is he gonna be? I mean, we're gonna have to buy him a team next year, guys. We don't have any high school players. We are gonna have to lay down some money, and I mean a lot of money. If you want the best players, you're gonna have to pick. If you guys, I'm just getting in here. Sports Illustrated article: football, LSU, $60 million payroll. Texas, $60 million team. LSU, $60 million team. Texas A&M, I mean, we can't compete with that, guys. Cannot compete with that. And we're trying to, build a football team. We probably spent 20, I don't know, 20 something, 25 million, 20 million. I don't know what we spent. We didn't spend $50 million, yeah, $40 million. So, man, I mean, like I said, if we see that Will Stein's going to jump up and be good, I think maybe we should just I wish we would take basketball off for a couple of years and try to get a shot at football. I don't think that will happen. I keep saying it. Do you think Trick Noah Papa should have stayed committed to Lamont Paris, South Carolina? If he wanted to play, JJ, well, he did well last year. He just didn't improve. He didn't bulk up. He didn't get in the gym. He didn't work on his game. The coaches didn't make him work on his game because they thought, well, I'm going to assume they thought, well, he can hit some threes. He'll just do it again. Well, no, people are going to get on you. $4 million to Stokes. Yeah, I heard he's asking for more than that, Ronald. Yeah, I heard he's asking for 4 or 5. We should not spend that on that kid. I don't care. No, don't do that. We need a whole roster. I don't know if you guys looked at our roster. We're losing Aberdeen and Oway. Yeah, we need to go buy some people who are good, not a high school kid. I don't think Mark Pope can coach a high school kid. I don't know what you guys think. I don't think he can coach a high school kid. I'd rather we've said this before if you've been in this chat, I wish he had older players. I think he can coach older players who have played. I don't think he can coach a high school kid who's going to have all kinds of demands. I just don't know if he can do that. It's obvious Pope outcoaches a lot of coaches. Time evaluation. Well, I don't know. That's the debatable posse. I don't know if he outcoaches some coaches, but he gets outcoached. Lady base player. I've seen Stokes wants $6 million. Yeah, lady base. I think it's 6. I ain't giving that kid. Don't give that kid $6 million. Don't do that. Yeah. And then he tweaks his ankle, and guess what's going to happen when he tweaks his ankle? He ain't playing. There's another thing that's happening. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Kids, and they're talking about this in college football. You can't trust high school highlight tapes because kids are using AI to make their high school highlight tapes to send in to your coach, to Will Stein. Okay? And it's AI generated. It's got them scoring that didn't even, that I did read that story. I think Sports Talk Jay talked about that. I saw somewhere this week, JJ, that Braden Smith turned down $5 million from Mark Pope. He probably did, JJ Paul. Like I said, guys, you can't be good at 2 sports. You're going to be average at both. We got to pick one, football or basketball. Obviously, it's going to be basketball. People I wish it wouldn't be basketball, but it's going to be basketball. Us in Arkansas are going to spend the money on basketball. So, yeah, if we want a team next year, $22 million is not going to be enough. Now you got to go up more. It's like the market. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know who's going to stay. I mean, we'll see who stays. Looking at this roster, do you care if Brandon Garrison stays? I don't know. I mean, Cam Williams is going to come back. Look, I like Cam Williams. He's good for about 9 points a game. I wish he would score a little more. We'll see. Braden Hawthorne, we'll see what he can do. Reese Potter, I mean, he can hit threes, but he's a big stick guy. So, look, where you need players, Jalen Lowe, I'm not convinced on Jalen Lowe, guys. I mean, look, he's okay, but he's not a shooter. We need shooters next year. We need to score. I mean, we got to go get some shooters. Better give a bag to Colin Chandler. Look, Colin Chandler's probably going to stay. Look, I like Colin Chandler, but he's got to play better on defense. He makes some great plays, but man, sometimes he gets torched on defense. I wish he would. If he learns how to play defense, yeah, we're gonna have to keep him. Yeah. JJ, I saw somewhere this week. Braden Smith turned down. Yeah, oh yeah, we were talking about that. 5 minutes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Posse, if you look at best teams rosters, retention is important. Well, it depends on who you got on your roster. That's what I would say. If Trent Noah leaves, will it break my heart? No. Yeah, we need a Diabate because you need a garbage man. You need somebody to do the dirty work. I don't care if Trent Noah leaves. I mean, if Jasper Johnson leaves, that would be. I mean, it'd be hard to replace him, but we could. Jelovic, will Jelovic come back? I don't know. Like I said, we need some players. We need another point guard because we don't have a backup point guard. We got to get a point guard. We got to get another shooting guard. Uh, what style are we going to play next year? Here's one thing we need to figure out. Mark Pope, what are we doing next year? What are we doing on defense? Because our defense sucks a lot of games. Now, I played well last game. Look, sometimes our defense is awful, and I mean god awful. We have got to figure out what are we doing on offense and what the hell are we doing on defense. Uh, I hope we figure that out because I have no idea what our idea. Not having an identity was not a good idea. Lowe's got to go. Posse, I don't think Lowe's going because we need him. Peddler, Chandler, Moreno for sure. Yeah, if Moreno, I don't think Moreno's going. I mean, I say he's not going to NBA, but he might. If we lose Moreno, oh my God, then we don't have. Now we don't have a post player. If we lose Moreno, that guys, we got to spend. We got to spend $30 million on a roster. WKRP. J Lo is too ball dominant. Well, but they like him. They like him. WKRP. Jalen Lowe. I mean, look, he's good at getting to the basket. He can pass the ball. He can create his own shot. You got to have somebody like him. He just isn't going to sit down there and knock out threes. He's not going to knock down threes. He's more of a pure point guard. Cam Williams. I mean, look, Cam Williams is okay. I like Cam Williams. He averages 7 points a game. He's okay, but man, we need some people who can score. A GM, we said that, Papa. Yes, I don't know if we don't get a GM soon. I mean, is it going to make any difference? I don't know why Mike Pope has a say in the decision. If I'm Mitch Barnhart, I don't give you. You don't have a say in the decision. No, you're getting a GM. I think they'll do it. I just hope they don't give him. I want somebody who's going to be a real GM. I want somebody who's tough. Posse, we need to scout the mid majors. Yes, scout the mid majors. Oh, we will. We'll scout the mid majors, or we'll just take somebody. Look, there's going to be some unhappy players. It's just how good of play. We're going to have to pay for it. J Lo is not point guard one on a championship team. WKRP. Well, it depends. It depends on who the other 4 players are. I mean, if you got some shooters, but no, if he has to shoot threes, he's not. No, he is not. No. It just depends on who you would put around him. And like I said, Mark Pope's going to have to figure out style of play. I don't think we should play the 5-out offense where everybody stands out there and jack. We're not going to win shooting 33s, okay, 35. That's not happening, okay? We got to play inside and outside. As you can see from Florida. Florida can play any way you want to play. You want to play slow, you want to play fast, you want to run, you want to go inside. We got to be flexible team. We need to be able to play all kinds of styles because all the good teams like Michigan, they can mix it up any way you want to mix it up. That's what we need. So he's going to have to do a better job with the lineup. Maybe pick producer, maybe pick up Lewis from Villanova. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. Hubbard from Mississippi State. Well, that's a big dude. We're going to have to pay for those guys. That's going to cost us because who everybody else is going to want them too, especially a Hubbard kid. He's really good. I don't know, guys. If Aberdeen if Moreno stays, we should be okay, in that spot. There's 21 people in here. I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. Obviously, it's basketball season. So we're going to talk about basketball. JJ, Kentucky would be a consistent top 10 this season if they had a point guard. Well, you know what? Aberdeen's doing damn good. I think you saw that chart they put up. When he plays well, we win. When he plays poorly, we don't win. Who put that chart up? Who did the game? I can't remember the announcers. That was Tom Hart and whoever. Yeah, they put up a chart about Aberdeen. When he plays well, we win. When he doesn't, we don't. So yeah, he's actually become a good point guard. Uh, so I mean, it took a while. It took a while, but he's doing okay. Hasn't been turning the ball over. That's the key. WKRP is not turning the ball over. Yeah, that would be the key. Pope preaches iron sharpening iron. Too much death breeds contempt. Too much death means he keeps taking people out of the lineup. I don't know. Mark Pope's going to have to work on Mark Pope. Guy, he's going to have to work on himself. Look, we talk about players. Listen, Mark Pope's going to have to work on Mark Pope. You got to work on your attitude, because your attitude and your temper are awful sometimes. Communication skills. I mean, coaching style, dude. What are you doing? What are we doing on offense and what are we doing on defense? Because there are some games this year where I'm like, what are we doing? So yeah, Mark, the first thing we need is for our coach to work on himself. And I don't know how he does that. I don't know if he gets, like I said, I wish we had another veteran coach on the bench, not Mark Fox. I wish we had somebody to be in his ear but yeah, Mark Pope better work on Mark Pope, or we can get any player we want in here. Stokes, if you can't coach them, and and you keep taking, you don't know what players you're going to play when, and I don't know, guys. We'll see. There's 14 players that can be on the roster. I just don't think, like you said, we don't need 12 great players. Just get 6 or 7 people who are going to start and be in the starting lineup and get some role players. That's how you win. That's what Florida's doing. That's what Aberdeen did last year. He was a 6th man. He didn't start. I wish Mark Pope would work on Mark Pope. Vandy's point guard. I'll take JJ or Vandy's. I'll take our point guard. I'll take Aberdeen right now. Jake, I read somewhere Kentucky had 15 missed layups. They probably did. In South Carolina, they probably did. We finally, look, Texas A&M is going to go to the basket on us, okay? Vandy wasn't a big team that drove to the basket. We have had problems with people driving straight line to the basket, no double team, nobody steps in front of them. Texas A&M, if you let them drive to the basket, if you see this, slip to the basket, pick and roll. We still can't guard the pick and roll. They did that on us, Vanderbilt. They pointed it out. We still can't guard pick and roll. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully we can hit some shots. Roles at signing table, posse. We need to define roles at the signing table. It's hard because people want, yeah. Look, that's up for Mark Pope. I understand when we get to the end of the summer, it needs to be like football. You're the starting quarterback. You're the backup quarterback. You're starting the middle linebacker. You're a backup linebacker. Instead of trying to play, we were trying to play way too many guys. We were trying to play 12 guys, and you just can't do it. No offense, he's not John Calipari. John Calipari could do that shit because he knew how. But no, we don't have Devin Booker and those guys. Yeah, and we lost playing that many people because we should have won. We should have went undefeated that year. But trying to play the Twins, and you didn't put in Booker and Tyler Eulis, and we didn't win. So yeah, there's a fine line how many players we should play. So, but I don't know, guys. We've been going 55 minutes. Look, Texas A&M, they're good at home. They're 12-4 at home. We're 4-5 on the road. They got 2 really big guys. They've got a forward that's really good that averages 14 points and 9 rebounds. And so, yeah, they got 2 big guys that are forwards that are really athletic, that are going to drive right to the basket, and Brandon Garrison and Moreno can't guard both of them. So that means Brandon Garrison or Diabate can probably guard the other guy. But we got to hit shots. We hit 11 threes. We're not going to hit 11 threes every game. But, let's see what happens. We need this one. Okay, just get one more. Jake, my father-in-law, was saying Kentucky just dropped a recruit at quarterback. We dropped a recruit. Look, we have so many quarterbacks right now. We didn't get one. You mean? Yeah. I mean, look, we're recruiting so many quarterbacks with Ponatoski coming, and yeah. I mean, look, right now I think we're good at quarterback. We kept that Brennan Ward, Minchie. Look, nobody knows how good Minchie's going to be. I mean, football is going to be fun. We'll switch to football before we get off here, guys. I mean, look, I don't know how good we're going to see how good we're going to be at football. We got a really hard schedule like everybody else. We're about to find out. Like I said, we got 11 really good people starting on offense and defense, and then after that, backups. Yeah, wide receiver scares me a little bit because we don't have a lot of depth at wide receiver. So we're probably going to run the ball more than you think, but we do have the best tight end. Look, Rodriguez can be the best tight end in the SEC. He's that good. If we make him that, I think we will make him that. So we're going to find out when the spring game is in April. April something, right? I don't think they've set the exact date yet, but it's going to be an actual game with actual hitting. So we are going to hit and tackle. It's not going to be two-hand tag. So there you go. I don't think they got the date set yet, but it's got to be. I'll see what they said. But that's going to be good. I can't wait to see what we got. I think our defense is going to be good. April 18th, Saturday, April 18th is the spring game. Okay, so there you go. All right. Well, there you go. Good. That'll be here before you know it, guys. So we'll have the spring game. So as soon as basketball's over, we'll switch right to football, and then we may pick up some more players and see. Yeah, hopefully be good weather. 11 a.m. Okay, good. The 18th. All right, April 18th. We're looking forward to that. Don't let me work on that day. Please don't let me work that day. I probably have to work that day now that we said that. Oh, here we go. April 18th. I am working. Damn it. Well, crap. Well, all right. I would have did a live on that one. They tried. Yeah, it was like 20 degrees that day. Yeah. Let's hope it was raining several years ago. So yeah. Same as Thunder over Louisville. Yeah. Which I haven't been to Thunder over Louisville, but that's a lot of money. But I like air shows. We used to have them here, but they're expensive. Air shows are expensive, guys. Air shows are expensive, but people love air shows. So I think Louisville should keep doing. Owensboro, Kentucky has a good air show. I mean, for the size of Owensboro, they have a good. They always have the Blue Angels or Thunderbirds here in September. Yeah, I think every September. So Owensboro has one. So yes. So anyway, we got spring. We got spring football to look forward to. Look, we got to win. We need to win both these games, but we need to win one, guys. We don't need to go 0-2 in basketball this week. That would be bad. Okay. We got to get one. Let's get Texas A&M, and then let's try and get Florida. Florida will be a tough one. We'll have to be on fire. They have to be missing, and they're big guys. I mean, man, they have some really good. Their guys have post moves. Okay, all their big guys have post moves. Let's hope Minchie Posse comes out. No, we're like Trinidad Chambliss. Well, yeah, nobody knows anything about Minchie, so we're gonna find out. It's like Will Stein. Can he be a head coach? I don't know. I think he can. So yeah, Minchie. Yeah, I mean, man, we don't have much depth at wide receiver. That's the place that's going to get us. If knock on wood, we don't have a lot of depth at wide receiver. So, hard to play a spread. Like I said, if we had to, we could move Rodriguez to a wide receiver if we had to, and play another tight end. So, but yeah, we just don't have a lot of backups, so we don't need to get anybody hurt in the spring. Knock on wood. We do not need to get somebody we just gave a lot of money to hurt. Knock on wood. Offensive, defensive player line. No, we actually have more depth on defense than we do on offense, guys. So, Yeah, we don't have a lot of depth on offensive line. We have 3 backups that are really good, but yeah, we don't have 10. We don't have 10 offensive linemen that are stellar. So, but we shall see. Maybe we won't need it. But yeah, so we're gonna keep going. Calzada beat Chambliss in D2 posse. Never know what to expect. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, I mean, you don't know when you give. Yeah, Minchie, he may be all world or he may not be. I don't know. That Levitt kid. I don't think that Levitt kid's that good. Tennessee will have a new quarterback. So yeah, a lot of new quarterbacks. John Summerall, that's the guy everybody's talking about, right? If you turn on the SEC network, John Summerall, they interviewed John Summerall. So yeah, they ain't gonna interview. Will Sign. Well, they may eventually, assuming there's not a spring football portal. No, there's not a spring football portal. You can still pick up players, but you can't go in the portal. Correct. If your name's not in there right now, you ain't going in. So yeah, we can still. I mean, there's still people in there, but it's not. Yeah. Now, could we get a solid wide receiver? Maybe. Yeah. So, and we got the high school kid that I can't think of his name now. So we got the high school kid that's a 5-star. So let's get him. For that we took from LSU. So let's take him. So that's what I hope. I can't remember his name. Well, Kenny Darby. Yeah, we got Kenny Darby, a 4 or 5-star wide receiver from high school. Well, you know what? Kenny Darby needs to start. Yep, Kenny Darby. Summerall came here. He'd be invisible. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what's so good about John Summerall. What kind of offense is John Summerall run? A basic offense. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not. Maybe he's the best coach. Maybe he is good. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. Neither does anybody else. I know they took a lot of our players and they took our defensive coordinator. So, all right, guys. Well, let's see. We play Tuesday night, right? So Thursday. Dang, I won't be able to come up Saturday. Okay, so I will probably be next Sunday before I see you guys. Then because I work Wednesday, Friday. We play. Yeah, Tuesday is the game. I may come on during the day, one day, just for the heck of it. I may come on Tuesday. I'll come in Tuesday morning, maybe Tuesday afternoon, early. Tulane 120 conference, not juggernaut. Yeah, no. They look. I know what conference they're in. I don't even know who it was. Army was in their conference. Okay, come on, man. Army. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, we damn near was going to beat Ole Miss again, and they got blown off the field twice. So, but he's in Tulane, so you can't really judge that. So, but anyway, guys. All right. Well, look, Texas A&M Tuesday night need to win that game. They're good at home. We're not good on the road. So something's got to give somewhere. Let's be good on the road and take this one. But these guys, like I said, they got 2 guys that are really big guys that are really athletic, and they're probably going to go to the basket on us. So, Brandon Garrison, somebody, come on, man. Somebody step up and have a good game. We've been playing good defensively. Let's just keep rolling. Keep hitting shots. Keep hitting threes. Colin Chandler, keep hitting 3. Everybody, just keep it up. I mean, yeah, Texas A&M and Florida. So there you go. Stoops could make this CFP if he had the right G5. If he's at the right G5 school, possibly he could have made it here. First of all, before I get off here, KSR. What? They wrote an article comparing Mark Pope to Mark Stoops, and I'm like, dude, listen, Mark Stoops didn't have the highest roster in college football, and Mark Pope did. So you really can't compare Mark Pope to Mark Stoops. Okay, it's a dumb comparison because one of them had the most money in the sport and the other didn't. Look, Mark Stoops could have did it here if we would have gave him the money. We just didn't. So yeah, but yeah, he could go for the right G5. Yeah, sure he could. If he wants to coach, he probably will again. But sure he could. He could have did it here. We decided to get a Ferrari, and the Ferrari crapped out. Well, we'll see what the Ferrari can do here in the last, in Nashville. Maybe the Ferrari will get out of the garage and we can take off these last couple of weeks, because they both been called Mark Poops. Yeah. So yeah, no. These boys in the media, they want to see 3,000 yards passing, and they want to see excitement. And okay, all right. Well, you're gonna see it, but like I said, you're gonna play that style of offense against people. Okay, we're gonna see how it works. Uh, Maybe it will. Maybe it will work. You still got to run the ball. You still got to play defense. So no matter what, you still got to run the ball. You still got to play defense. Last time I checked in football, yeah. But we'll see. All right, guys. I might come on Tuesday morning or Tuesday early afternoon, and we'll talk about Texas A&M. But we got to get Texas A&M, right? So let's go get them. Then hey, we're gonna get one more shot at Florida, because I don't think we'll see them. I don't think we're gonna make it to the championship weekend in Nashville, guys. We need to win 2 games in Nashville minimum. And man, if we don't win 2 games in the tournament, gonna be ugly. Seems to me our defense is our strength. Good offense could really help. Yes, Posse. Yes. We're gonna see. We got a solid defensive coordinator. If you're talking about football, defense, yeah, you got to be, because defense is not a strength in basketball. God dang, man. Please guard a pick and roll. Please guard a pick and roll and straight line drives in this Texas A&M game. Please don't. They cannot have 40 points in the paint, guys. If they have 40 points in the paint or more, we will get beat. Hopefully, we will not. But yeah, you're right, Posse. On the 4-2-5 defense, Jay Bateman. We got some good players on defense. So we should be able to hold it down on defense. So we're going to find out. So, all right, guys. Well, look, have a good Monday. I'm going to try and get on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning. I'll probably get on Tuesday morning. We'll talk again, and let's see what happens. There's not going to be much news now. Got to win these last 2 games, get to Nashville, and, try to make a run in Nashville. If we get beat the second game in Nashville again, guys, that's going to hurt some people's feelings, because I know a lot of people's going to go to Nashville. So, but yeah, let's do it. All right, guys. Look, like I said, have a good Monday. We'll talk soon. But hey, man, football rolls on, and hey, I appreciate it. Produce peddler. I produce peddler. I appreciate that. And look, football coming up, so we keep rolling. Football, basketball. Right now, it needs to be basketball. Come on, Mark Pope, man. Come on. We're all pulling for you. So, Posse, A&M game will go tomorrow afternoon. Pope feels good about the opponent. Well, I don't know. I just tell you what, these guys they're 12-4 at home, and they play rough and tough. Georgia tough, they're going to push us around. So expect a physical game and got to respond. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Go Cats.